Badlands. Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
Good evening and welcome to Flow episode 32. I'm your host, Cam Cooksey, and welcome to the show. How's everybody doing tonight? I see we're live on YouTube. First point of order, probably about 30 minutes or so into the show, I'm going to let the YouTube people know that I'm going to shut down YouTube because I want to play some songs today. I don't know how many I'm going to play, but I don't want to screw up the strikes over there on YouTube. So thank you guys for being here. And I'll put the Rumble and the X links in the chat for everybody in case you want to head over to there to keep watching. But to start the show, we'll stay on all the platforms. So how's everybody doing? Merry early Christmas. We got, let's see, today's, I think, the 19th.
20th.
Oh, today's the 20th. Wow, I don't know my days. So we got Christmas in 5 days, man. Jackie and I are heading down to Florida tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. Oh, I just saw something in the chat that piqued my interest. Jay Frith 01 says, I coached 3 to 5 year old soccer for a few years. The girls were playing ring around the posies, and the boys were fighting over the ball. Yeah, if you ever coached youth anything, especially youth soccer, because soccer is such like a disorganized sport, that's exactly what ends up happening. It just shows you the difference between men and women, boys and girls. Like, we're different. We should not be playing the same sport. Now, when you're young, obviously, you're just out there running around trying to burn energy, keep the parents from wanting to kill themselves because you stay up all night, get you exhausted. But yeah, I remember when I was a kid, like, I was one of those weird kids that, like, I wanted to play with both groups. Like, I would want to, whenever the girls were doing stuff, it wasn't that I wanted to play the, like, girls' games because I didn't like those games. But I was always curious because I was like, what are they doing over there? They're being all secretive and whispering to each other. And the first time they let me play with them, I was like, we played, like, house or something on the playground. And I was like, this is so gay. And so I never played it again. But anyway, Mud Girl AZ says, I'm making banana bread. Banana bread at work, bro? Hell yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. I might pull that up later when we get off YouTube. But that sounds awesome. I've never really been a fan of banana bread. Hey, there's Jackie's arm. But there's her hand. But I'm a fan of it now. I like banana bread. I think Jackie made banana bread. Maybe it was a couple years ago, sometime. And I didn't like banana bread at the time, but when she made it, I ate it, and I probably said I didn't like it, but I liked it.
I don't have to try it out.
Ghostsmith 801 says, what up, Cam and Jackie? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Good to see you. Trumpet Girl says, Merry Christmas, Trumpet Girl. Good to see you. Hopefully after the new year, I will actually help us plan a meetup.
I don't think that's the same person.
Oh, this is a different person. Sorry. Well, Trumpet, if you're watching, good to see you. And Trumpet Girl, nice to meet you. The names, I guess Trumpet would be a pretty common name. Yeah, Trump's pretty common. But anyway, y'all. Yeah, Jackie, come on over. Come say hi.
Hi.
That's Jackie saying hi.
I'm tired now.
Jackie's tired because Jackie had a marathon show earlier.
I streamed for 4 hours. 4 hours today.
Thank you, Bad Beaver 63. I love this hat too. Jackie actually told me to pick it. Mud Girl AZ says, "I miss Jackie's arm." But continue, Jackie. Continue telling them about what you did today.
I did a 4-hour stream today. So if you are into any type of Christmas music at all, this is a great show that you can absolutely stream throughout the week to come. You can stream it while you're making cookies. People today in the chat were saying that they were wrapping gifts and just doing Christmas chores while listening to the show. And if you didn't watch the show, that's okay. You can go back and watch it.
Like Nancy Middle. Nancy Middle, that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's on replay.
Yeah, totally. But you watch that, and then you can also watch my series, my daily series that I've been doing every day in December. I've been reading a chapter of the Gospel Luke. So I have been every day for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll go in and watch or read, and it's called Walking with Jesus to Christmas. And every day, just reading one chapter. It's only 15 or 20 minutes, nothing too crazy, nothing too long, because God is not asking for a long amount of time. He's asking for intentional time. And so feel free to follow me over there on my channel, my little baby channel. We love you. And Babbage, thank you. He posted my YouTube. I'm also on YouTube. So thanks Babbage.
Yes, Babbage. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a brand new YouTube channel, by the way. I literally started it at the beginning when I started this whole this reading of the Bible thing. I purposely made the YouTube for that because I figured YouTube needed some more Jesus too.
Absolutely, man. That's YouTube tends to be Satan's playground, so it's a good thing that we're getting over there.
But also tomorrow we're going live with season 2, episode 4 of The Chosen. Dave and we have been watching all of The Chosen, and this is my first time. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have never watched The Chosen before. Literally had not watched a single minute until I reached out to Dave and was like, "Hey, Dave, I know that you've seen everything and I've seen nothing. So do you want to do a show together?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's do a show together." So every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel and on Bay Theater Dave's channel, we have been watching The Chosen. And our show is called The Good Book Sessions. So it's
as you can see right here.
Right down there. So Good Book Sessions, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a great show, and especially on Sundays because it is the Lord's Day after all. So it's a great show. And if you guys are into The Chosen at all, it's interesting because I'm 31. Bay Theater Dave is 64. Not to dox him.
Wow, she just doxed your age.
But Bay Theater Dave is 64, and I'm
years
31.
young.
And so it's so fun to be able to see, and someone who has seen all of The Chosen multiple times with Dave, and me who has only seen the episode that we're supposed to watch that week. It's very interesting. So it's definitely a fun time, and I hope that you guys follow me over there on my channel because I have a lot of great content planned for 2026, and we're gearing up for good things. So and Jesus is always going to be the center of it all. So I would not be here if it was not for him. So,
yeah. God has placed all of y'all in our lives and us in your lives for a reason. And we haven't even been around we've been around a full year, but we haven't been on streaming or on shows a full year yet. So man, when it comes around like March time period, it'll be a full year, and then we got the what's it called? The 250th. And actually that leads me into the next thing I want to talk about. I'll get to the ads in just a moment. Or at least one of them to start. But I'm gonna go ahead and show this first. Jackie, you're more than welcome to stay over here if you'd like. Let me make sure. Okay, so first thing I wanted to show was let me put some music on. Actually, no, because there's a video. I'm not gonna put music on because there's a video that amen. All right, before we get too serious about anything. Redneck Renegade 03 says, "Sup fuckers, go pack go." Oh yeah, you guys are playing right now. Dude, I need you guys to beat the Bears. Yeah, I think they're playing the Bears because Philly, I think they just beat the Redskins. I'm not sure. I came down here because I went upstairs and I dozed off during Jackie's show, and then I woke up and her show was still going on, and the football game was still going on. So I obviously left the football game and listened to the rest of the show. But good luck to the pack, man. I know CanCon's been watching tentatively.
Do you know any of the scores of any of the other things today? If anybody knows, there's college football games going on today.
Oh yeah, so Miami beat Texas A&M. That game was 0-0 at halftime. I think that's probably, my guess is that's one of the first times it's happened in a very long time. But yeah, and then there's an Ole Miss was whooping up on Tulane, or not whooping up. It was like 17-3. But keck. But ooh, Jennifer Ray says, "LOL, Jackie shirt. I feel that. Yep. Let it snow somewhere else." Yeah, so it's chilled out a little bit here. It's in the 40s now. It's just only 49 degrees, so it just got into the 40s.
Just scored 27-10, 4:26 left in the fourth. Cool.
All right. Anybody that didn't hear that, Philly's up 27-10.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, brother. Miami won 13-10. Ole Miss smashed Tulane. Yes. Thank you, Prevost.
Tulane is what? Not Conference USA. It's
American Conference.
American.
Yeah. They've
American.
been following
that we were in.
Yeah. As UCF goes into a new conference, Tulane usually falls into the conference that they were already in. So because the same thing happened with what was the one we were in before? Conference USA. Yeah.
To American.
Yeah. I on Y Chromes, I picked Tulane to go through because I really wanted the upset.
Why?
But so I picked it, and you guys that didn't watch the show, which is probably most of you, Nick Finishman, football is scripted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's scripted.
I mean, at least these.
But the thing is, what I think is, I genuinely think that the script is it's a broad script. Yeah. I don't even think they truly choose the outcome of the winners except for certain games. I forgot who was talking about it on one of their shows. It may have been on Y Chromes or it might have been another show, but they were saying that they knew someone that either worked with the mob or was in the mob. I don't remember what it was, but nice. They were right. But nice. they were saying that the way that they don't care about the outcome of the games as much as the betting lines. So like they don't. There's no point.
Do they fix the betting lines then?
Not necessarily. So it's you you just get certain players or like coaches or whatever to shave points here and there because like the way that they keep their scheme going is by floating under the radar. So like scripting the whole thing is just too obvious. Yeah. Now obviously we believe it because we see the pattern of funky situations happening in games, but the whole point is that they're not actually scripting the entire thing. Like they're not giving the playbook to one. And now I'm not saying that doesn't happen from time to time. Like that could be an individual human being, but like the conspiracy is more so like little things here and there just to get it to where they make money off of betting. They don't want to actually like change the whole outcome of the games, which I don't know if that's just a lie to cover for the fact that they actually do it, but you never know. CSUS B Geochem 1. I gotta call you a different name. I'll call you Geochem. No, that's a lame name. I'll come up with a new one before the end of before next year. But he says that Jackie needs a seat.
Jackie needs to do stuff.
I was about to say it so you didn't have to do it. That's so fine. Jackie and her chat, the hookers and the harmonizers and her hooks and harmony chat, they all decided that she's going to do her packing and folding and all the laundry stuff and everything during my show. Yep. Because there's nothing important going on in my show. So it's perfect time for her to just do whatever.
It gives you undivided attention with you in the chat.
You couldn't handle my undivided attention.
Maybe.
Who is Michael Francis?
Franzises.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Wait, that's how you pronounce it?
Franzises. I don't know. It might be. Prevost 13 says kickers can completely change a close game. Yeah. Like those are the type of people. Quarterbacks, kickers, maybe like a wide receiver, like the top wide receiver, because they could get a holding penalty or not holding, but pass interference. Like whenever they just decide to do something. Oh, he's the ex-mobster. Yes. Thank you, Bay Theater Dave. Yes. Proposition betting is where the fix is. Yes. Thank you, Bay Theater Dave. And also Bay Theater Dave, he I don't know if Bay Theater Dave played like semi-pro or anything like that basketball, but I know he played basketball in college. But yeah, like I'm only bringing that up because he obviously has been in the sports world the same way that I was through college, and even I mean, it doesn't matter what time period it is, guys. People have been betting on college sports since college sports came around.
People have been betting on sports since
people were betting on people were betting on the Romans in the Coliseum. They're like,
you even see it in The Chosen.
How? Oh, go ahead.
Like in the episode of The Chosen, you literally see them betting on wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like it's on in episode 1. Simon, they find when we first see Simon Peter, he's literally like the first scene is him collecting money from all the fighter, like the people putting in their bets for fighting. So, or it was Andrew. I forgot who it was, but Simon was fighting, and yeah, they literally, if it was happening in Jesus times, it's gonna happen today.
Yep. And that being said, CSUSB GeoChem1 says to everyone, Tate fight sucked. You didn't miss anything. And I had a feeling that was going to end up happening. It was like, this is perfect. Gart Myrtle Beach. When Jackie and I basically met everybody, we were watching the I think it was Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, and it was not a good fight. It was on in the background.
I was not watching it because I had a ghost that I had to deal.
Oh, Jackie met Ghost and then was in charge of Ghost. It was like, "Hi, nice to meet you. Can you take care of this guy?" No, I'm just kidding. But no, it was cool. Like the way that God works, man. Like when you meet people and then just all of a sudden you're not part of the group right away, but like you get a job right away. It's like, all right, you fit in. Let's go. It's a beautiful thing. Bay Theater Dave says I played big time Division III basketball. LOL. It's still something, man. So the sports like basketball and soccer, like so in football, if you're playing, no offense, but if you're playing Division III or whatever lower division in football, probably not the best at the sport. But in the smaller sports, the sports where there's like 5 people on the court, or like soccer where it's just a huge sport, a whole bunch of people are playing. Basketball also a lot of people play all over the world. But there are some Division III teams and NAIA teams that they have a bunch of really good, I'm not making fun of Bay Theater Dave. They have a bunch of really good players that just can't learn too good. They ain't too good at reading. But no, man, like the level that you play at once you get to college, it's obviously varies, but it's the experience, man. And it has nothing to do technically. I mean, it has something to do with the sport aspect of it, but it has more to do with the community and the activity and just the amount of information that you have to process and put through, and what you're putting your body through. It's just life lessons, man. Like that's why for me, sports still matter. Like I know it's just bread and circus, but it's only bread and circus if you choose, or if you use it that way, or if it's used that way. Like you understand why you're watching the sport, and you understand that it is fake and gay, or it's just a replacement for, or not a replacement, but it's like an example. I can't think of the word off the top of my head. Basically an example of life. A metaphor. It's kind of like a metaphor for different life lessons. And that's what I got out of sports. So enough about the sports. Except for Nick Finishman comes back and says Jake Paul got his ass whooped yesterday. That's awesome. Oh, Jackie said it, and then Redneck Renegade said, Nick, did you see that Jake got his jaw broke? LOL. Yeah, man. Talking all that shit. Talking all that stuff, man. No, it's funny because like it's all TV characters, man. It's I never take this stuff too seriously. It's hard for me to even take things seriously when it comes to politics, because it's just a whole bunch of bullshit, man, left and right. But we've got God on our side, man, or we're on God's side. So I mean, they can bring all the stuff they want. They can try to demoralize us, but I know what my purpose is, and we all know what our purpose is. So with that being said, guys, let me get into our first ad read. I think usually it's me taking 20 minutes to read the ads, but this time it's going to be me reading the ads after 20 minutes. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Oh, Jackie said I have an opportunity to redeem myself with the 10-minute ad read, and it's already starting off poorly because I said let me go into the ad reads before I'd even pulled it up. All right, am I going to be able to read this, or am I going to have to make this a little bit bigger? You guys can work and think with me, and it's happening. All right, so first up we have, where's that? Oh, right here. Benson Honey Farms. Welcome to Benson Honey Farms, where every jar is pure gold. Benson's Honey is excited to be back on Badlands Media with their latest 2025 honey harvest, straight from their farm in Nebraska. While they've been busy working to improve our state politics from the ground up, they never forgot the importance of sharing the best honey around. Did you know honey isn't just a sweet treat? It's nature's medicine, perfect for alleviating allergies, soothing upset stomachs, or as a delicious natural sweetener for baking. Benson honey is never heated, ensuring you receive it in its pure, raw form, full of natural goodness. At Benson Honey Farms, quality and purity is top priority, and they're committed to providing the finest honey from hive to home. Join the supportive community and enjoy a special offer. Visit badlandsmedia.tv/honey and use promo code BADLANDS for 15% off your purchase. Benson Honey Farms, savor the authentic taste of Nebraska and support this America First business. Follow on Facebook at Benson Honey Farms. All right, and thank you so much to Benson Honey Farms. I don't know if I've ever actually met them in person because I know they were around for a while as a sponsor before, and then I believe they had some stuff going on with someone in their family. I think it might have been, I don't want to say the name because I never met them, so I don't want to say that stuff, but awesome to see them back. I'm assuming everything's going well. We really appreciate you guys. And man, I really want to get those honey candies, man. I remember when John first had like the package of them a long time ago when they first became a sponsor, and he would just like pop one in the middle of a show, and I was just getting so jealous. And ever since that time period, I've gone from like, I'd liked honey, but not really. I was never really a fan growing up, but I was also getting like really crappy honey, like store-bought honey. And then when I started getting natural local honey, or like natural local honey, just nothing that's like cooked and everything like that. Now I put in my coffee, I put in tea, I put it on ice cream sometimes. It's really weird, but I like that too, because ice cream doesn't even need the extra sugar. But yeah, Benson Honey Farms, guys. Badlandsmedia.tv/honey. All right, we'll stagnate the other ad reads. So what I wanted to get into to start, actually, let me go back to the chat because I was over there. Mudgirl AZ, will Cam pull a ghost muted mic though? So I don't know what was leading up to that beforehand, but I'm so glad that you said that because I probably would have done it at some point until you just said it, and now I'm on high alert because I was not even thinking. I literally looked down and I was like, really hope the light was on this whole time I was talking. Did not even think about it. Bay Theater Dave says, good stuff, that Benson's honey. Yep. What? Mandingo says, I pour it on my chest, Cam. Well, you do you, man. Like if that's how you want to celebrate your Christmas, if that's the way you want God to see you when no one else is around, I mean, by all means. It's probably good for your skin, to be honest. Yeah, Jackie just said it is. I guess while Jackie's sleeping, she wants me to pour honey all over her face mid-sleep. Wait until she opens her mouth. Like if she starts to snore a little bit, she doesn't snore, but like if she opens her mouth, pour some honey in there. It says that it helps. It helps with your health. All right. I don't think you guys can hear her, but she said, please pour honey into my mouth while I'm sleeping. All right. So going from something as awesome as that was I do not consider that last part of the ad read. Benson Honey has nothing to do with me and my weird conversations about honey. But guys, today, I ordered that hot barbecue. Ooh, MT or Mount Monesef. We'll just say Mount Monesef. Says I ordered the hot barbecue today. Yeah, I forgot they had barbecue sauce too. Barbecue sauce that John dropped in his office. Oh my god! So I don't know if you guys remember this, but Jackie said that that's the barbecue sauce that John dropped in his office. And for anybody that does not remember or did not know about it, John dropped barbecue. This was a while ago. He dropped barbecue sauce in his office. He talked about it a little bit. Then he like came clean and told us the truth about it. And apparently it smelled like barbecue sauce for like months in his house or in his office. So, and I think it was on carpet too, which is hilarious to me. Like I remember when I was a kid, like my mom would tell me like, don't do whatever and near the carpet. And then I spilled stuff. And when you spill on carpet, man, there's no way, like you can't get away with it. Like if you fuck up on carpet, it's there for life. It's stained for life. Especially when you're a kid, because like you don't have the money to get the shampoo crew out there. Like this isn't some Ferris Bueller's Day Off thing. Like, no, you're screwed. But anyway, so transitioning from that to guys, it's Space Force's birthday. Yeah, Space Force's birthday. So I'll show you 2 posts and then I'll play a video. But I don't, I mean, I have a general idea of what they tell us that Space Force does, but like there's something to that, man. It's the newest branch of the military. Donald Trump is the one that brought it into existence. He brought it into existence as for a reason. General Quast has talked plenty about our future in space and just in the space in general, whatever space you want to say, cyberspace, outer space, whatever. And so yeah, I just wanted to give them a shout out. So first off, we got the Navy wishing happy birthday to the Space Force. It says, "Happy birthday, Space Force. You're out of this world." Pew pew. So yeah, I saw that one first and I figured I would give it its credit. That's something different. This is Department of War. I think there's a way to do these individual ones. Oh, my bad. It says, "Today marks the 6th birthday of the U.S. Space Force. Guardians stand watch in the most demanding domain, protecting our nation with precision and resolve. Their mission strengthens America's deterrence. Semper Supra." And yeah, Space Force, man. What's that? That's 20. Why is my math? 2019? Yeah, 2019. And it'll be there forever, man. I don't think they're going to be getting rid of Space Force. And then let's go ahead and play the video because actually, hold on a second. I just saw, let's see, in the chat. Told you not to kill you, but trust me. Mandingo, if I told you I'd have to kill you, but trust me, we have the space in check. Well, don't tell me, man. I'd like to live. I want to at least see next Christmas if possible. CSUSB GeoChem1 says, "One of my life goals was achieved when I got to go on base in Colorado. They are heavily fortified, and don't let just anyone on." Yeah, I think the best way that I can describe how I feel about Space Force is I don't know what was going on with space before. I think they've been lying to us forever. I don't trust NASA. I've heard the whole thing that NASA in Hebrew means deceive, or it translates into deceive. Just all these different things with the space race, basically. Like it was Kennedy's, his baby, his thing was getting us to space. They killed him, and then I just feel like everything after that was just deception and secret societies and all that stuff. So with Space Force, I feel like I don't know what happened before, but I don't blindly trust Space Force because I mean it's still a creation of man, but I truly believe that whatever space stuff was going on before, I think that Space Force has got it on lock. That's my personal opinion, and that's kind of why I wanted to bring it up, because ever since Space Force came into existence, this was back before I even like was a fan of Donald Trump. Didn't care for the guy at the time. Love him now. Didn't care for him at the time. When he created Space Force, I was just like, okay, Mr. President, what is this for? Why are you doing this? It really piqued my interest. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and it's funny because it is 117 seconds, I believe. Okay. I'll just go ahead and read this right now because it says, "YouTube Spaceman, have you seen what the Space Force is doing?" Because I don't want to have to read it later. I'm gonna just let it play. Sound will be up. Enjoy. Oh, real quick. Sunglasses. Oh, what a cool name. How'd you get that name? Oh, that's with the Q. That's even cooler. Sunglasses says, "Go to an air show at your local military base. You will quickly understand we can't be effed with." Yes. So when I was a kid, so we live not right near, but like Dobbins Air Force Base is the one near us in Georgia. And when I was a kid, man, I used to go to air shows, and like I've never felt more safe than knowing that I lived that close to Dobbins. Like it's insane because a lot of people would think of it as like that's a strategic place to hit. And in my head, I'm like, man, the way that place is probably fortified, because it looks like it's just a city there, It's over in the edge of Cobb County, between Cobb County and Fulton County, I think it is, or DeKalb, whichever part of Atlanta is touching us over there. No, Jackie, I do not have the rants pulled up. Thank you for mentioning that. But like, I just know that when I get within like 2 to 3 miles of it, probably 5 miles, I just feel like it's all surveilled, which is kind of weird, you know, because like it's where you live. But yeah, we definitely have had air superiority, I would say, since the Nazis lost World War II and we got their tech. Mud Girl AZ says, did we pass by the moon like when I have to drive through Oakland? I don't know, maybe you did. I'm trying to remember why Jackie said to pull that up. Anyway, I'll look at it in a minute, but I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. So this is a celebration. Actually, I should probably just read what it says. It says, happy 6th birthday. Happy 6th birthday to our Space Force Guardians. They're securing our nation on the invisible front line, in, from, and to space. Share our mission. We'll keep watch. That's fat. I love this line right here, guys. I'm a stickler for words, like some of our other co-hosts. They're securing our nation on the invisible front line. Invisible front line, I think, is huge. Also, like I said, 1 minute and 7 second video. They're just messing with us, man. Not messing with us. They're sending us comms. And then the invisible front line, in, from, and to space. So you can be in space. It can be coming from space, which from means that it's to me, from is past tense, or it involves past tense, or like it inherently has past tense in it, because that means it had to start somewhere else before it got there. So it's saying that it could be not necessarily like in the past, but it has to travel a distance. And then to space. So that's outward. So it's current, past, and future. Fascinating. But all right, I'll play the video. And this is from Space Force themselves. Let me take my ugly mug off the screen.
Good morning, everyone.
And welcome to today's show.
So what does the Space Force do exactly? Do they launch rockets?
Did you hear they might go to Mars?
Are they astronauts? I think they monitor satellites, right? Is it the
I
same
thought
as
the
SpaceX?
Earth was flat. It's Semper Fidelis.
Semper Supra?
They
Is
monitor
it
zero gravity,
Semper
right?
Supra?
It
Is it the same as NASA Taxpayer? Semper Supra?
Whoa. Whoa. Tell me that doesn't scream fourth SIOP group extension. Just saying. Just saying. Sunglasses with a Q says cyberspace. Yep. I caught myself doing that. I'm telling you guys, man, like my personal opinion, space is, I think there probably is an outer space. I will concede that. I feel like besides physically putting me there, which hopefully in the future it'll happen, General Quast definitely put my mind at ease when it comes to the complete non-existence of outer space. But I genuinely think that most of the time when space is talked about, it's cyberspace. I really do. I think that's kind of the most relevant one to us at this time period. So yes, there may be work going on in the outer space realm, and that may be controlling what's going on here. I mean, Josh has said it before plenty of times that aliens exist. It's just what you think of aliens is not what they're not little. They may not necessarily be little green men or little grays or whatever. Although I think the grays exist. But anyway, Bather Dave says Space Force is cool, but I would still rather join Fort Psyops. Yep. I was thinking that I feel like Space Force is the if you can be overt, the overt version of the Fort Psyop group. Like Fort Psyop group, I feel like if you went up to someone and you're like, "Hey, are you part of the Fort Psyop group?" and they'd be like, "No." I feel like if you went up to someone and you're like, "Hey, are you part of Space Force?" they'd be like, "Yeah, absolutely, I'm part of Space Force." So, what do you do? Oh, well, I do this, communications, whatever, just something simple. So it's more of a it's almost like the overt face of the covert operations, in my opinion. And I only say that because I feel like, and I tie a lot of stuff back into President Kennedy, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw that President Trump was, or maybe, either maybe or already is going to have his name on added to the Kennedy Center. Let me look this up. Yeah, I don't want to bring up the post, but it might be the best one because it's the first thing I saw. I'll bring it up anyway. Whatever. No, I'm not paying you. Well, I don't use I'm not bringing it up. Whatever. So anyway, it says Trump's renaming spree hits the Kennedy Center, but will it stick? So yeah, renaming the Kennedy Center for Donald Trump and Melania Trump. First of all, I absolutely love that. Obviously, it's making the MSM melt. They're losing their minds. But anyway, so I feel like going back to Kennedy when he gave a speech about secret societies and basically overt, covert, and then you have the Ezra Coe Watnick clip from the DPH intro where he talks about President Kennedy's prescient view of special operation forces. I feel like Space Force is the way to have some type of, like, not auditing system, but like some type of check on covert things. Because when you're dealing in cyberspace and you're dealing with any type of, like, I feel like these are spy wars. So if you're dealing with, like, spy wars and secrecy, you're gonna have to be covert about most of the things that you do. But you have to have at least somewhat, not necessarily an overt face, but like you have to have something to show the people what you're doing, so that you're not just like doing what our government's done for the longest time. That's my personal opinion, and I think that Space Force just happens to be that crew. So I thought that was awesome. Happy birthday to Space Force, the youngest, newest branch of our military. And you guys are going to get a follow on your birthday. I'll give you a follow. I just followed Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War. He's a funny follow, man. Again, I know these guys are TV characters. He's one of the ones that I enjoy watching. He's one of the characters I root for in the TV show. But yeah, this whole thing, guys, is in my opinion, is just playing with form. It matters because our lives matter, because we're here to serve God, and to be able to do that, we have to be able to have societies that can grow and flourish and are not held back by evil and violence and hatred. I just saw this. I think that says LKS 9123 says, so Quas says outer space doesn't exist. Absolutely not. Nope. If that's what it sounded like I said, I did not mean to say that. No, he definitely believes that it exists. Not even believes it. He knows it exists. This is from him, but I mean, yeah. But anyway, I'm saying that he put my mind at ease in the fact that it doesn't exist. Like, I used to think that it didn't exist, and I believe that it's not what I thought it was. It's not what I've been led to believe, but I believe that it exists, and it makes sense. It makes sense that there would be something else out there. You know, I think we're way too. I don't know. I'll tell you something. There's at least something on the other side of Antarctica. That's my personal opinion. That's my conspiracy theory thing. Is was it Operation High Jump? That was not just a That was not just a false flag, like a fake mission. Cam asked Quast at guard. Yeah, I did. I did. I had to stop him. I was like, I think it was the last night, maybe. And I was just like, I gotta ask you a question because it's been irking me. And it was, yep, it was after DPH. And to be honest, so if you guys didn't hear that, Jackie was wearing a NASA astronaut suit. It's like a onesie, but also a costume. It was like a costume onesie. It was awesome. She'll probably wear it again. But yeah, she said she'll show the photo. Which are you gonna be able to show it on the screen? Okay. So hold for processing.
Well, maybe not. I'll send it.
Try it.
Yeah, no. I'll send it.
Well, she'll send it to me and I'll pull it up. But anyway, so Jackie was talking to him and they were going back and forth.
He was thanking me.
Okay.
He was thanking me for wearing the astronaut suit. And I was nervous as all get out because I was like, this is General Quast. He's going to think I'm a complete retard. Like, just he thinks he's going to think I'm a complete retard. And he's, I sent it to you. You should have it now.
Okay.
But
you text it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's like, no, thank you for everything that you've done and for wearing this. And I did it because I really, we were as a group wearing onesies together, but he was the fact that he was like, it takes courage to wear something like that, and then
in this community for sure,
and then go about wearing it around I was being ridiculous to basically get more money for Ash's fund. So that was like the whole thing. You have to download it.
I thought I did.
Oh, but yes, it was quite the adventure, and then of course Cam. He it saves it to your photos.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm a computer retard.
He's
and Jackie is Jackie's a dressing retard.
Photos all the way down. Media.
There's photos.
There it is. And there's the photo.
I have some funny photos in my photos. I didn't even know that was there. That's awesome.
So this is the photo of not. There it is.
I gotta move the background. Where's the background? Media.
Yeah. So there he is. Yeah. So that was me in my space onesie. It was hot. I will tell you that. But yeah, that was.
Look at that outfit. Look at the like hip area down like below the waist.
It has tubes around the middle to make it, and then on the back, you can't see it in this picture, but in the back it has like a rocket ship on the butt.
A rocket ship butt. Rocket ship butt. Takes you to the moon. Awesome.
See, people are making fun of me. People are making fun of me in the chat by saying it's retard, not retard. No, it's retard.
People are making fun of you?
Rocky Top Apologist is making fun of me, and someone else is making fun of me.
Mandingo said, retards can live kick-ass lives nowadays. My cousin is a retard now. He's an airline pilot. You know what's funny? Your cousin that you say is a retard is probably a better airline pilot than some of these DEI hire pilots that we've got out here these days. Oh, the cat's in here, I think. She's been outside all day. All right, so let me pull this picture down. So anyway, yeah, man, shout out to Space Force. Retard sounds more intelligent somehow. Yeah, it sounds fancier. I feel like it sounds like you say it with your pinky out and you're real fancy. That's what it makes me think of. I skipped over this one. Babbage said, at least that outfit is spacious. I need to get that rim shot.
I should get you a.
You should, Jackie.
So we need a bigger work area space.
Yeah, fancy schmancy, says Bay Theater Dave, right? All right, so happy birthday to Space Force. Shout out to you guys. So 2019, that would be, I already said 6th birthday. Awesome. This one, actually, this is probably a good time to do another ad read. So let's go ahead and do another ad read. So next up, we have, let me put the Christmas overlay back up. I like that. Next up, we have All Good by Jessica Storm. This Christmas, make self-care great again with All Good by Jessica Storm. Indulge in premium organic ingredients crafted with real purpose. No junk, no BS. Each small batch is handmade in sunny Florida and arrives in glass jars. It's truly all good inside and out. Try the light and silky whipped tallow. Tame your mane with tamed hair serum and tallow beard balm. Carve out that precious me time this holiday season with gift bundles for yourself and everyone on your shopping list. From serums to balms for guys and gals, they're the gift that keeps on giving. Not sure what to get? All Good has you covered with gift cards delivered when you want and perfect for last-minute gifts. See what all the buzz is about. Head straight to badlandsmedia.tv/allgood. Use promo code BADLANDS to snag your discount and to support Badlands Media. That's badlandsmedia.tv/allgood. Promo code BADLANDS because self-care just got epic. Purchases made today will likely arrive after Christmas, just so you guys know, because we are only a few days away. So, but like I said in the ad, if you don't know exactly what you want to get somebody, get the gift card. They'll be able to pick it out themselves. And I know that you want to be more personable. If you know someone well enough, you can get them a specific product from All Good. They have fantastic products. I'm trying to see if Jackie has any over here. No, they're in the bathroom right now because that's where she uses them. I use them too, but not as much as Jackie, obviously. The beard balm? Yes, beard balm. Oh, yes, because even though it's a little warm here right now, it's going to be cold. Like January and February are always really cold here. So I got to get that beard balm to hold in the oils on my face so that my beard doesn't get crunchy. Oh, man, my beard gets as dry as my skin. Also, All Good has great lotions and skin. I don't know if they're called skin serums, but like stuff for your skin. Obviously, the tallow is great, especially when you're malnourished when it comes to hydration. LKS 9123 says maybe not for Flo, but have you talked about the Epstein rug pull today? I have not. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. If there's a new one today, never a straight answer. Good one. NASA. Never a straight answer. Good call, Peyton Pooh. Not a space agency. I love that. Yes, sunglasses with the Q. But yeah, so man, the Epstein thing for me, I've never really talked about it on my show. I talked about it on OnlyLands before. Epstein didn't traffic these children to nobody. He's got people. The list, either the list was saved a long time ago, like the quote unquote good guys, or just people that aren't part of their regime got their hands on it and they have it saved, or the list has been destroyed and we just know from word of mouth or evidence, whatever. I think it's all in a giant in the Rico Grande case. I don't think we're going to learn anything new and fascinating until like things are put on the books and people are indicted and brought in and all this different stuff, trials and all that stuff. And who knows when we'll see that, if we'll see that, I don't know. I really don't worry too much about that stuff because I can't control it. I will not let them steal my peace, my peace of mind. Ooh, thank you, Jackie. What is this?
It's coquito.
Jackie brought me some coquito. Oh, come over here. There you go. Cheers.
Since my bartender was slacking.
Tell us about coquito.
Coquito is Puerto Rican eggnog. It is made with coconut products, milks, that kind of thing. But it is very powerful. You don't need a lot of it. It is not made with eggs because that's gross. So
Fancy cups.
yeah, I got a
Because
little
it says Deedle
Dale.
No.
Dale.
Deedle D.
Deedle.
Theater Dave says rum ?
There is unfortunately rum in this. I would have preferred it without it.
Look at her eyes. She turned into a pirate immediately. Arr.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not pulling up Sergeant Sparky. I'm not pulling up what he wrote. It's not that.
You would know.
But anyway, hey. That's funny though. I'll pull up the second one. Who milks the nuts? No, it's so like almond milk, like I've always wondered that because they say like it's almond milk or it's like whatever type of milk. How do you get milk from these things?
Coconuts.
Yeah.
Coconuts, you literally just like blend it.
So
And
so it's
the
not
juice,
milk.
It's like juice.
It's coconut juice.
Basically, yeah.
Well, does coconut milk nourish other coconuts? Like, does the milk from the coconut?
No.
Exactly. So why is it called milk? It shouldn't be called milk.
It'd be like coconut juice, but like
Like
white
almond
juice.
milk. Almond milk's not
the
milk.
only reason why it's called coconut milk is because it's white. If
Mm.
it was a different color,
That's
my guess is
racist.
that it would probably, like, if it was like green or pink or red or something other than white, my guess is that it would be called juice.
That's
but because
racist.
it's not, it's just white. They call it
That
milk.
that makes me angry. I'm here to fight for what my white brothers and sisters, and I don't think that things should be called milk just because they're white. That's bullshit, and I don't stand for it. That's the hill I'm gonna die on.
Well, that seems ridiculous.
No more milk. No more homework. No more homework. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but this kid, like, he has this post where he just wants to get all the kids to not do homework because school is meant for work and home is meant for playing and relaxing and whatever. Jackie's gonna find it for me. Yeah, that's one I gotta save for once we get off YouTube. Oh, YouTube, you guys have been on for almost an hour now. We'll get to the hour mark before I cut off of YouTube, and then I'll just play silly stuff after that. Not silly, but this one, guys. This one I'm really excited about. It's actually this one I might have to save for YouTube because it has Star Wars stuff in it. Jackie, you know anything about that? It's a video where somebody has Star Wars music playing in it.
You cannot play it.
All right. Well, I'll save that one. I'll save that one for after we get off YouTube.
Don't play that video, but that's the video. Actually, you could play it. You can play this one. The one that I just sent you in the chat.
Okay. So I'll play the video Jackie just sent. No. I'll do that later. But anyway, this is one thing I actually wanted to talk to you guys about. Coco Blanco. I love that. Yep. Nancy Middle says, I buy coconut water and it is pink, by the way. Yes. So that's Jackie's favorite coconut water.
When oxygen gets into it, that's what happens.
Jackie said that when oxygen gets into it, that's what happens. That's why it turns pink. So that's pretty cool. EC was here, says Disney Star Wars is an abomination. Yeah, I am not a fan. I don't think I've watched any of the new Star Wars. I think the last one I watched was whatever the sixth one was, with when Liam Neeson was in it. I watched I think it was episode 3, because it would have been the one before episode 4, which was the first one that ever came out. So yeah, I know CanCon and Brad are big Star Wars guys. I know Brad more than CanCon is, I think, really hated the Star Wars ones. CanCon's hated a lot of them, but he's found some hope in there, a new hope. But yeah, man, that's what happens when big corporations and globalism takes over something. Everything woke turns to shit, man. We all know that. Hell's Bay says coquito with Appleton rum season. Ooh, interesting. Jackie says I use Danku because it had to be authentic to Puerto Rico. Yep. Sergeant Sparky says Darth Maul effed it up for me early on. Yeah, but it was pre-Disney. Yeah, so I didn't have a problem with Darth Maul, but he seemed like an unnecessary character, if I'm being totally honest. But Jackie said, can we talk about how cool and festive Cam is today with this overlay? Yeah, Jackie created this overlay. It's awesome. She created it in like 2 minutes before the show. So shout out to her for that. All right, y'all. This is it's about to be 5:55 right now into the show. And so with that being said, YouTube, I'm gonna cut us off of YouTube. If you guys don't mind, head on over to X or to Rumble. Let me get the links real quick so that I can share them. I'm screaming in my own ear right now. Oh, how do you guys listen to me talk? Just hear my own voice. Jackie said with your ears. All right, so the first one is posted. Should be the link. Let me make sure it works. Yep. All right, so the first one is the X link. And then I will get the Rumble link. And then I will cut us off of YouTube. And then I will go directly back to playing a video. Let's see. Copy. Close that out. Close that out. All right. So everybody on YouTube, we're cutting off of YouTube in 5, 4, 3, what? Oh, 2, 1. Actually, hold on a second. Let me make sure there's nothing from YouTube that I need to keep. All right, cool. 1, out of here. All right, guys. We